One of the hardest things that makes life hard for a lot of people is our educational system that teaches us that mistakes are bad and failure is not normal and terrible. And the rest of us leave school living and feeling that mistakes are bad and failure is terrible. So much so that we want to avoid mistakes and avoid failure. But failure is a path to success. And if you want to see the failures that are normal for you to fail in so as to succeed, then watch this video to the end.
It's my East China. I'm an expert global business solutions expert and your real estate success strategist known as the mayor of House Business Channel, where I discuss only business and you can do business directly with me, called My Ace TV, and you can check it out right here. This channel is my personal contribution channel where I'll be giving you exceptional values on business, personal finance, personal development, and life success. And I'll be doing that with a lot of fun because my one word is fun. And I always seek teach, inspire, create, collaborate. You can just call me the contributor. Join the exceptional 5% that will watch this video to the end because you're very special people and you're rare. Welcome on board. Let's learn to grow rich together.
Welcome to my daily insights into my daily quotes with my ace, where I give you a longer, deeper insight into my daily quotes for deeper secrets for your accelerated result. And today's quote says, most adults miss the fun of failure because they think it's not normal, so they resent it and don't try much nor learn much. Kids, have fun failing, learning, and doing it better again and again because it's normal. Yes, you heard that right. Failure is normal. There's no man in the world so powerful and strong that he ever walked without falling. Every baby and every child failed several times before they learned to walk. Failed and failed several times before they learned to ride the bicycle. Failed and failed several times before they learned to write. The process for learning is failing. Process for success is failure. And failure is an opportunity for you to try again more intelligently. So I'm going to teach us 6 areas of failure that is very normal, that if you can embrace these failures and fail repeatedly enough to turn them to success, you'll be very successful, because success is the flip side of failure. And the first area you need to fail so as to succeed, it is normal not to know. There's no child genius in the world that is so intelligent and genius than knew before studies, than knew before going to school, than knew before learning. Many of us have been ridiculed and shamed for our ignorance, that in the quest to hide our ignorance, we also hide and diminish the most important thing that leads to learning, and that is curiosity. Every child does not know, and children have an age where I call the 1,000 questions age, where children will ask you 1,000 questions because their curiosity drives them to want to know. But adults are so ashamed of not knowing that they are afraid and ashamed of asking questions that they kill their curiosity. So not to know is normal, especially in an area you did not study. Like I studied medical lab science. It is normal for me not to know about business. So I read business books so that I can get to know. And there are some things I see in business books that I shout, wow, I never knew. So to be an illiterate in business is normal for me because I went to school in medical lab science. And even if you went to school in business, you might not know some practical wisdom in practical business that was not taught in school. So it's normal for you not to know. And the only way to know is to know you don't know so that you can have the curiosity to know. So it's normal not to know, but it's not normal to hide your not knowing, protect your not knowing, and continue in your not knowing. What you don't know might kill you. So it's normal not to know, but it takes curiosity, which is also normal, for you to find out what you don't know and learn what you don't know. And the greatest tool for learning in the 21st century is the internet. It's only the curiosity for you to know that will make you Google what you don't know or ask AI what you don't know. Asking questions is the greatest success and intelligence skill. Write that down. Asking questions is the greatest success and intelligence skill. If you don't know, ask. Don't be afraid and don't hide your ignorance. Take your ignorance as an asset if you can add curiosity to your ignorance. The second thing that is normal for you to fail until you succeed is that it is normal not to do. You cannot do what you don't know. So if you don't know, you won't do. And it's normal not to do because the law of inertia says an object or a human being will remain in a state of rest until an external force comes to push it into motion. So it's normal not to do. So if you learn and watch this video and you're supposed to take action, it's normal for you not to take action. So you need to push yourself and discipline yourself to take action. It's normal not to wake up even after 8 hours of sleep, and that's why we have alarm clocks. It's normal for us not to take action on the things we even promised ourselves we'll do, and that's why we have accountability partners and coaches. It's normal for us not to want to go to work, and that's why we have bosses that penalize us or don't pay us when we don't go to work. It's normal for us to want to be lazy, and that's why we put a lot of things in place for us to take action. So make your environment and your system easy for you to take action. It's normal not to want to exercise, but when you put before you the benefits of exercising, you want to exercise. So the best way to make yourself take action is put a prize behind the action and put a punishment behind the inaction. Like for me, it's normal for me not to pursue my goal vigorously, so I focus my goals by putting rewards after my goal. Like I am pursuing the CFO for the estate we are building, and I make sure that I'm not going to buy a luxury car, I'm not going to furnish my house or do any luxury things until I get that CFO. So that way, when I remember I need a car, I'll pursue the CFO. When I remember I need luxury in my house, I'll pursue the CFO. So it's normal for you to motivate and force yourself to take action, because not to do is normal. Go beyond normal and force yourself to do today so that you can be successful. And don't ever beat yourself up when you don't do, but motivate yourself to do. The number 3 failure that is normal, that you don't need to kill yourself or be depressed about, is that it's normal not to be liked initially. You might have the best personality in the world. You might have developed the best character in the world. You might have the best attitude. You might be the most loving person with the most loving heart. But human beings don't have the technology to see other human beings' hearts. So initially, people might not like you, and it's normal. Like me, initially people see me as funny, noisy, and unserious. And I love that. And serious people will not like that. And sometimes some of those serious people might be my helpers, my mentors, and my destiny helpers. And it's normal because they don't know me. But when they get to know me, they get to love me so much and like me so much. And they'll be like, wow, I never knew you were like this. I never knew you were this amazing. It's normal for people not to know how amazing you are the initial time. And one of the places that drums this into your head and beats you down so much is the platform called YouTube. It's normal for me to do these videos and nobody watches it initially. It's normal for me to do these videos and you watch it without liking it initially. But the more the videos I do and the more values you see in this video, later on you come to appreciate this video. And this video you're seeing that will probably have 200 views today, it is normal in the next 5 years that it will have 2 million views when people get to like it and love me more. So it's normal not to be liked initially. So if a guy or a girl doesn't like you initially, don't beat yourself up. It's normal. But build a character, a personality, and an attitude behind you so much that when they find out who you are, they'll be like, wow, he's so amazing. She's so awesome. So it's normal. And the fourth place you need to fail for you to succeed, and it's normal for you to fail, is that it's normal for you not to be the best initially. Do you know that Michael Jordan was thrown out of his high school basketball team? It was so normal for him not to be good in basketball that he practiced every day with 500 shots every day, that he ended up to be the greatest of all time in basketball. And one of the people he gave a shout out to when he won the MVP in NBA was his high school coach. So it's normal for you not to be the best in your industry initially because they don't know you are coming. And when you work on your craft and practice every day and show them what you've got, in the next 7 years from today, you will be the best in that industry. So it's normal for you not to be the best initially, but work on your craft, fine tune and practice until you become the best later. It's normal for people not to know me in the housing space in Africa because we're just getting started. And in a couple of years, you're going to know that the best thing to happen to the real estate space in Africa is just sincerely speaking to you today. So if people don't see you as the best initially, that should be normal to you and to motivate you to want to be the best subsequently. So it's normal. The fifth place where it is normal and you have to be at home with, especially when your peers have and you don't have, is that you have to know it's normal not to have initially. When your peers are buying cars and you don't have a car, it's normal. When your peers get jobs and have money and you don't get a job and you've not gotten money, it's normal. When your peers are millionaires and you are still working on your business proposal and you've not started your business, it's normal not to have. You don't need to borrow to prove to people that you have. You don't need to go into rituals, especially our young people in Nigeria, to prove to people that you have. You don't need to go into external pressures to prove to anybody that you have because it's normal not to have. And use your not to have as a fuel to drive you to learn how to have. And then having things is not the goal, but having things and not having those things have you. For instance, if you have money and money has you, you have failed. But if you have money and money doesn't have you, and you rule over money and don't allow money to become your master, you have conquered. So it's normal not to have initially, but work on becoming so valuable that you have naturally. And the secret is becoming valuable. If you pursue value and exploit an opportunity, you will get from that opportunity. But if you pursue value and grow yourself to be valuable, you become the opportunity and value will come chasing you. Like I've grown my value so much in the real estate space that whatever happens to the economy, value will always locate me because I've become a master at what I do. And that's what it takes for you to have naturally. I'll never be without money because I know I have the skills, the abilities, and the personal resources to keep attracting money for the rest of my life. So not having is normal until you build the capacity to have and build a lasting capacity to have continuously without ever lacking. And the sixth normalcy, I will tell you, that is the one sure way for getting everything you want in life, is that it is normal to keep trying. I always remind us the most basic nursery rhyme in Nigeria that says, when once you try and don't succeed, try again. The story, one of the most powerful parables in the Bible, is the story of the widow and the unjust judge. The widow kept on coming to the unjust judge and kept on trying until the unjust judge gave her wisdom. And the Bible said this judge neither feared God nor man, but this judge feared consistency. The only thing that can break down iron, rocks, stone, rock, anything in the world is continuous, persistent consistency. So it's normal to keep trying. If you fail, try again. Fail again, try again. And the proverb, there's a Chinese proverb that says, fall 7 times, stand up 8. What it means is that if you fail 7 times, don't just stand up 7 times, stand up 8 times. Keep trying. And the time to stop trying is until you succeed. To try and try and try until you succeed is the greatest virtue on earth. Your friends might laugh at you that you've been doing this for 7 years, but you can never be a bigger failure. The most successful man in the science and invention field in the 20th century, Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison tried the experiment for the light bulb and failed 10,000 times and kept on trying. The 10,001 time came the light bulb. But because he tried so long, the universe rewarded him by building the biggest electrical company for 100 years. From the 19th century to the end of the 20th century, the biggest electrical company in the world was the General Electric, born out of the partnership of Thomas Edison and J.P. Morgan. And he didn't give up 10,000 times for him to get light bulb. And I can assure you, he's the highest failure in history. No other human being can fail up to 10,000 times. Thomas Edison holds that record, and you cannot break it. Neither can I. You might fail 7 times, and the 8th time you will succeed. But it's normal to keep trying until you succeed. And if you're able to embrace these 6 failures and know that it is normal for you to fail in knowing and not know until you know. It is normal for you not to do until you force yourself to do. It is normal for you not to be liked initially until you show your impeccable and excellent character and attitude and to be liked subsequently. It is normal for you not to be the best initially until you become the best and nobody can ignore you. It's normal for you not to have initially until you grow the intrinsic capacity for you to keep having and never run out. It is also normal for you to fail and keep trying and coming back again and again until you succeed. Tell me in the comment below, which of these failures did you think was abnormal? Maybe you have been shy of not knowing, or you're shy of not doing, or you're shy of not being liked, or shy of not being the best, or you're timid from not having, or you are shy that you have this tenacity to keep trying. Tell me which of them was a weakness for you that was keeping you timid, and with today you now know it's normal and you're gonna run with it, because most adults miss the fun of failure because they think it's not normal. So they resent it and don't try much nor learn much. Kids have fun failing and learning and doing it better again and again because it's normal. And the greatest of all skills is repetition. So even when you fail, repeat again until you learn and perfect your craft. And trying is what turns knowledge to success or failure. Sometimes you know it very right, but you didn't apply it well, you will fail. And it's an opportunity for you to try again more intelligently. Because the emptiest of all knowledge is intelligence without wisdom. To see how to avoid your intelligence being useless, click on the video above and I'll see you on the other side.
Hey, Lele, it is super duper amazing that you found my content valuable enough for you to watch till the end. Only 5% of exceptional people do that. You're exceptional and I deeply love and appreciate you. Hey, Lele, don't just watch to learn. watch to take action. And the first action is subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of our daily value action. Remember, only doers are winners.